Hi, today we're doing decals. I've been sent another set of decals um, to trial, so this is what we're going to do. Thank you for joining me again. I really do appreciate it. Um, One thing that I noticed about this was the packaging. Look how beautiful that. I mean, obviously I've opened it. I was too excited, but look how beautiful that is packaged. How nicely that's put together. So open it up. She sent me a few to trial. Make a little video of. And do you know what? I'm so impressed. I'm so impressed with the instruction card. And I did deviate from the instructions just to see, because it's a different way of doing things for me. But you have to bear in mind also that I'm newly qualified. So, but look how bright and vibrant they are. They're beautiful. I do keep wobbling the camera just to get it to focus. So bear with me. So these decals are from Decal My World. Lovely lady named Sarah. Little gonks there. Dream catchers. You have to bear in mind I'm using a camera, not a phone as well, so it takes a while. And Powerpuff Girls, how cute are they? Oh my god, they're fab. So I read the instructions, which I will show you, regarding colours and how to do this decal lark. These are very good quality. They're quite thick. Excuse my dog and the building outside, by the way. Dog's going to come and try and sit on me now. I used a jelly stamper and popped some water on top of the jelly stamper. I did try the base coat thing, and I also tried it without, and you'll be able to see the difference because the quality of the decals needs a little bit of grip from a base coat. They were fantastic. So yes, Decal My World, and the web address is decalsbysarah.co.uk, and a big thumbs up for that packaging and the info. So we're going to start with the Powerpuff Girl just because I am so damn excited. Okay, yeah, I'm nearly 50, but my little girl, when she was a little girl, she liked the Powerpuff Girls. I can reminisce, can't I? Now, on the information sheet, it did advise if the decals were quite pale to put them on a white backdrop. However, these Powerpuff Girls are boldly outlined and have some beautiful bold colours, although the skin tone is obviously pale. So I'm going to pop them on some colour. I was trying to work so close up, that sometimes I am off camera, so I do apologise, but I wanted to get the good bits in for you. There we go. So nail vanity again, nail vanity gels. Look how pigmented those gels are. Just look at that. That's awesome. And I'm going to try and do a little bit of an ombre. I've got some latex sponges, and I'm trying to put the purple on a little bit thinner because I wanted it to be like a fade. But it's so pigmented. It's beautiful. There's my little sponge, and I'm going to dab, dab, dab across the middle. You do get to see in the middle, although the dabbing's out of shot, but you can see pretty much what I'm doing. Sorry. I'm new to this. See how it faded? It made that lovely. So I'm going to pop her. That's gone under the lamp now. That's my base coat I'm popping on now. Again, Nail Vanity. I love their products. So there's my jelly stamper, and that's been with a dab of water on, and I've just slid the top off. How easy was that? So I'm just going to dry the decal a little now. Now I haven't cured the base coat, I've just coated it in base coat, and I've never done this before with base coat, I've always just put it straight on. So firm press, and there it is. Now I wasn't happy with the positioning, so I just grabbed my jelly stamper and slid the whole thing up, making sure I wasn't getting any wrinkles or, there we go, just pressing it down into the base coat. I do go over and spread that base coat around a bit because it's a bit lumpy bumpy in places where I hadn't sort of smoothed out properly. So there we go. And then that goes in for a cure. Off camera, sorry, but I am just cutting out another decal. Oh, it's one of the angel dogs I'm cutting out. So I didn't go for the boldest. I went for one with a mixture of bold colours and pale areas, only because I'm testing these and I want to see how well that one does. I mean, look, that looks fab. So chuffed with that. Anyway, wanted to see how well this one did with a bit of colour behind it. So I got some beautiful colours from Nail Vanity and made a multicoloured ombre, sort of fade kind of thing, to pop that decal on. I did do 2 coats of that, and I did give it a quick buff before I put the base coat on top of the colour. My left hand, my thumb on my left hand has been a bit sore today. I have Ehlers-Danlos and they dislocate. So I've had to put it down because it was holding something that was not helping much. So I popped it on the stand and sort of globbed the gel polish on, which is why then I had to buff it because it was just not very even. How beautiful are those colours though? Oh wow. And the orange one fluoresces. I was so excited when I found that out. So just wiping the sides down there and back with my sponge. Dab, dab, dab. To give them a little bit of a blend. So you have to use a new bit for each 2 colours. So the green and the orange got one, and then the pink and the orange got another, so on and so forth. I did do 2 coats on that one, I'm sure I did. Because I think look at that, isn't that beautiful? That's with the top coat. There we go, getting to focus. Lovely. Do you see how the fade just makes it, doesn't it? I think that's fantastic. I was dead chuffed with that. So my base coat, my Nail Vanity HEMA-free base coat. There we go. Did focus eventually. Bit of camera wobble, sorry. Hey, girl of my age wobbles. Oh my god. So this next one I'm doing on a white nail because it is quite pale. This is me just popping the base coat on. Now I believe I cured the base coat for about 30 seconds purely because I was slip sliding around a bit too much. There we go, another shot of the base coat just in case. So I think it was this one. I'm just sliding that backing off the decal now with my finger because it's been on there, tapping it out, making sure there's no wrinkles, and on I go. I couldn't get it to, because the base coat wasn't gripping it. You can see it's still left on the top there. So I gave it a flash cure, didn't cure it completely, gave it a flash cure, 30 seconds, then tried again. But there is our angel dog. How fabulous! They're really beautiful decals, they really are. The one that I'm on at the moment that's having a bit of a flash cure and that's sitting on the top of there is the gonk. That was all off camera, so I cut it out because you didn't really see anything. So I'm sat voiceovering this in the front room, praying that nobody knocks the door, the dog doesn't bark. So yes, here we are. Last nail, white nail again, and I'm going for the dream catcher. So I've tried one of each, and this one I didn't put any base coat on, and do you know what? I was quite surprised. I was quite surprised at the difference. I've never put base coat on when I've decaled, and occasionally I've had issue, and now I know why. Very Regenius. I may resort to flash curing a little, so it's still tacky, but it keeps it so flat. Whereas this one, you will see, especially with the end photograph, it definitely needed that base coat. So just tapping a little bit of water on till I can see that it's reached all the edges, and then I leave that for a second. You can put them in a dish, the decals, and then fetch them out with tweezers, but I just prefer this. My eyes are old, I need to see what I'm doing. So matte top coat, yes, that was for the gonk. The matte with Nail Vanity, matte top coat, is velvety. It's beautiful. And obviously it looks gloss when it's wet, but there we go. Pop that in the lamp. And I'm just sliding that backing off. There's my white nail. No base coat, that's what my finger's waving around saying. No base coat on this one. And that looks all fine, doesn't it? That looks no issue at all. However, you'll see. And this is nothing to do with the decal. This is purely to do with me ignoring instructions. I mean, that's a beautiful decal. I ignored the instructions to put a base coat on. I did it deliberately, and I did it because I thought, well, if other people have been doing it the same way as me and they don't know, then we'll all have learned something. And then if it had have worked, we'd also know that you don't need to, but actually you will see once this is cured. I think I give this 2 top coats just to see if that makes any difference, and it doesn't. It definitely needed that base coat. So I'm going to give you a bit of a close-up on the gonk, if I could get it to focus briefly. I think I put it on something else, don't I? Because it keeps wanting to focus on what's behind it. There we are. Angel gonk. Bit of a close-up there. And there's the 4 of them. Now in the final picture you'll see how 3 of them have been really successful, but look at the last one. You can see where it has lifted. It hasn't sealed onto that nail, and that is purely because I didn't put base coat on. I've learnt something. Sarah, you're a genius. There we go. Because that isn't on any other area of the nail. So thank you again for watching. Really appreciate your company. Please subscribe. There's more to come.